Hey guys, I'm Briggs here, and today I'm coming back at you with another mock update episode. I guess that's the best way I could put it. Of course, I think it's fairly easy to see in front of you for the Civil War mock. Of course, this is the Battle of Gettysburg. I'm still, I talked about doing Pickett's Charge at the beginning of this series, but I'm still not 100% about whether I want to do that and whether I think it's feasible. I've been essentially just working to build some terrain that would have been very common in and around the Gettysburg area, so that it's probably versatile, and I just need to add maybe some landmarks to the mock to make it more specific to a singular location. But for now, it is Pickett's Charge, but I feel like that probably might change. As I said, I had planned on doing the right angle at Pickett's Charge with the small grove of trees and cannons, but uh, I do not know whether that is the plan. I think that it's all kind of up in the air at this point. If you guys have any suggestions about a specific area of Gettysburg, of the battle, a certain day, a certain time, a certain regiment, a certain location, please let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you don't know anything about this, no shame, no need to, have a comment about that. But if you guys do have any opinion on that, I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because I might take the mock in a different direction, and this is, a chance for y'all to have some sort of control over that. But anyways, to kind of update you guys on what has gone on since the last update video, we have done some minor building, as you can see here. So I believe that in the last update video, essentially nothing was built on this side of the mock. But as you can see, I'm starting to build up a lot more of the terrain in front of where my Union firing line is going to be, along with building up a hill. So essentially, if I put my camera back onto the stand, what you guys will notice is that I'm probably going to have a hill that will end up being maybe about this tall. So probably if we stack up some bricks, probably another 2 studs, or another 4 studs, should I say, tall hill. So it'll, kind of slope up to there. And essentially I was planning on having the Union firing line curve onto that hill and maybe have some Southern troops charging up it. I thought that that could be kind of a good scene and maybe could resemble some of the areas around Devil's Den and Little Round Top. I think that, kind of those sloping rolling hills could very much symbolize kind of the Peach Orchard area that I believe it was Sickles' Corps from the Union Army was based around, and much of the fighting around there. Now, of course, I might have to add some wheat fields kind of to this frontal area if I want to make it represent that part of the battle, so that's always an option. I do have many of those Technic pieces, the yellow ones. I don't have them in front of me at the moment, of course, but I do have many of those that I could use for this specific thing of a wheat field. Now, of course, as last time, I have the same Union firing line, and you guys can see that in the background I have a lot of my other soldiers that I previously set them up kind of lying in the background. And the reason I took them down was because I haven't really figured out a set position for them yet. Of course, it will change depending on how the rest of this build goes, specifically the right side of it, because I think that that will really change kind of the makeup of the Union line itself. So I'm kind of waiting and seeing to see how that kind of progresses, and we'll go from there. I'm not entirely sure where it's going to go, but I'm very excited about, kind of where it could head. I think that, as I said before, it'll probably be 2 rows in the end, of course, with some casualties in the front. So I think that's a good thing to say, or a good thing to plan for, should I say. Now, of course, I do need to outfit some Southern troops that can be charging from this direction, and I'm not entirely sure how many I'm going to have. As I said, I hope to have, I think I said around 120 eventually in the entire mock in this Union line. So maybe I'd probably have maybe, I don't know, 150 to 200 Confederates charging at them, kind of to represent the Union in a kind of a defensive posture that they were in Sickles' Corps region of Gettysburg, and kind of the larger numbers that the Southern troops had in that realm. That could be a possibility, but as I said, all of this really can change based upon how this landscape on the right turns out, and based upon whether I want to continue with Pickett's Charge, which again, I think that I will not, and whether I might change to kind of the area around the Peach Orchard where Sickles' Corps was stationed. Those are really kind of the big developments, and as I said, some of this has been built up, as obviously from the last week, of course, there was this low stone wall I had planned to do for the angle. I was just kind of testing out some pieces that I wanted to use, but that'll probably be dismantled as I switch this MOC to probably a different location in terms of where I'm basing it off of. So that's the plan as of this point. But other than that, I don't really think that there's anything else to add. I would like to say that I do plan on creating some mini MOCs. I think that there's a great possibility for me to create, kind of one-off videos where I can just highlight a small little portion of a battle in a small MOC. I think that could be pretty fun. So if you guys have any Civil War specific ideas, or really any ideas at all, please let me know in the comments below. But as always, guys, other than that, as I said, I think I'm repeating myself, but I don't have anything else to add for this update video. So like, comment, subscribe, do all the normal stuff, and I'll catch you next time.